Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Hello, 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 hello. Mic check, mic check. I need to make sure this is live first because I need to make sure it's advertised. So before everything starts proper, we're gonna make sure it's live. Pardon me. If you hear me burp, I've been drinking Coke. There are people with me, don't worry. Blue, is the audio working?
Let me do the checky check.
Yeah, it's working.
Yay, okay, we're going to do the proper introductions then. Hello and welcome to the Riv City Talks about Equestria Girls Roller Coaster for Friendship, the first stream of the year. Welcome back. It's been a year? It's been too long since we've streamed properly, but we're here again to talk about Equestria Girls. You join us as we're in a theme park today, and sadly this theme park has only got one ride. It's called Lazerhark's Wild Ride, so I'm guessing we're going to have to ride it today. I'm on it, and I'm joined by my many, many guests. My first guest is the mixture of a pony and a man, but if you forget the pony and the man, he is just a crosser. Introduce yourself, man.
Hello! I am the Crosser. Pleasure to meet everybody and to be everyone's acquaintance. It's a very lovely day outside with the weather being oh so fragile with the snow and everything. Goodness gracious alive. How's it going?
Our next guest is stuck in the caboose because he's drawing up lewds and many, many more lewds. We don't...
Honey?
It is, of course, Blue Prism. He's going to kill me after this stream again.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a shotgun in the closet.
Mina, konnichiwa. Welcome to my Sorry, forgot to try my translator. I'm Blue, and what you'll find on my channel is art, speed paints, and sound covers. Stay tuned to it.
There you go.
And finally, and lastly, I'm going to call her by a short name, but she has got a very long name. But I'm just going to call her Momo. Introduce yourself.
Sup, I'm Vegas Galaxy on YouTube, and I do silly My Little Pony speed paints. I got back just in time.
Yeah, talk about last second there.
Yes, you did. And we're all on Lazerhark's Wild Ride. The ride is just about to start.
Wait, did we get handlebars with this, or is it just freehanding?
Freehanding. It's freehanding.
Oh, fun.
It's a really slow ride as well. It's going to take forever.
Yes, this is true. I guess I should have packed the popcorn.
There's only one way to say if you want to get off. And Momo should get the reference very quickly.
I was enjoying the ride, my dude.
But let's start with talking about Roller Coaster of Friendship and Equestria Girls to start with. Let's go with Blue Prism with the synopsis.
Shit.
In this special, Rarity's new job as a fashion designer for a theme park parade show jeopardizes her friendship with Applejack, and they must settle the differences in order to figure out why their friends are mysteriously vanishing.
Dun 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 dun. Copyright.
With a quote from the actual special, "Did someone install a new app on my phone? Because I like it."
Yeah, that new app is going to be a real killer here in a bit.
I kind of do like the fact that Equestria Girls is going full on technology based with its villains and its ideas, because it makes it more different. It makes it clearly different to MLP, which has been its biggest problem, in my opinion.
Right. No, I agree with you on that. Go ahead.
No, my biggest problem with Equestria Girls is I can't differentiate Applejack, human Applejack, with Pony Applejack, even though they're clearly different characters at their states. Same with human Fluttershy and Pony Fluttershy and many of the other characters. Sideswipe is a big example of this, because Sideswipe and Princess Twilight Sparkle are completely different characters, yet because they have similar names and similar designs, my brain just can't snap into thinking that's Side-Eye. I keep thinking it's Princess Twilight.
Well, keep in mind, one wears glasses, the other doesn't.
Oh, that's a big difference, my dude. I can take off my glasses and I'm a completely different glasses character.
It's a big
Like
enough difference
one
that
has
nobody
glasses
would
and a
spot
ponytail, the
superhero.
other lets her hair down and doesn't wear glasses. That's honestly the only differences as far as outfitting goes.
I mean, it's a big enough difference that nobody will spot a certain superhero.
That is true. Wait, what?
Superman.
Oh no, we're not bringing DC into this, okay? No, we're not. Nope, bye-bye. Marvel's bad enough. DC's pushing it.
Let's start with one of the noobs, the Crosser. Let's start with your opinions on this special.
Well, I gotta say, this one kind of threw me for a bit of a loop because to me, it feels like it's trying to be an MOP episode with its own spin on things. Where, as you said before, yeah, it's got technology in here, and with microchips being the nerd chic of the guy. And well, honestly, I enjoyed it. I did, but my biggest problem is that it feels like it's trying too hard to push the plot along with every scene that we're in, and. Yeah, it's very rare that we actually get like a little breather throughout this entire special, and that's when we're like seeing the other characters interact with each other, like Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, or Sunset and Twilight, or Pinkie Pie doing her own thing. I mean, who pulls an outfit out of the garbage and calls it, a fun inspector or whatever she called it? I'm just like, what? Okay, first you're pulling candy and stuff out of your hair, and next you're pulling other stuff out of the trash. Okay, that's yeah, we're not going there.
Guys, you don't do that.
Yeah, children, don't ever do that. Don't
never. Just don't do it.
Just never do it. Goodness. It's very unsanitary, and can you imagine the amount of cleaning you'd have to do? Not to mention the Stan Lee wannabe character that was what was it? The fake cop of the park.
Oh, I that completely. Oh my gosh, I should have saw that.
Wait, you didn't see that?
No, I've only seen. I've saw a few of the Easter eggs, but that's one of the ones I haven't seen.
Okay, yeah, no, literally, like when Applejack is kind of just trying to figure out things on her own by herself, she gets caught by this policeman wearing her a badge, and she's just like, "What's going on?" And he's just like, "I may be a fake cop, but I could take you to real jail." And this is totally a Stan Lee cameo wannabe. Totally a Stan Lee cameo wannabe. Yeah, so I was just like, yeah, that just threw me for a loop. Like, this entire special was just everywhere. Like, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but it felt a little forced. That's right, in my opinion.
Because there's a lot of weird Easter eggs, because there's a G1 reference to...
Oh yeah, Meg. Yeah, she was everywhere.
But my initial thing is, there's a lot of shipping in this episode. And this episode depends on if you like Rarijak as a ship. And for me, it's a ship that could... I don't fully care about it, but I don't really hate it either.
Mm-hmm.
They do it fine. I mean, it's very unsubtle. It's like me, it's as subtle as a brickfish Chinese shop window, which will make...
about as subtle as a bull in a China shop, you mean?
No, I will have my own way of being unsubtle.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, even one of the pictures you can see Applejack giving Rarity the bedroom eyes in one of the pictures I chose.
Oh wait, seriously? I'll have to see that. But we should probably get to Blue's opinions too.
Blue?
Honestly, with the special, I really didn't care much about it. And that's gonna be a shocker to some, but honestly, it just really didn't interest me that much. I mean, yes, there were some funny moments of like the roller coaster, where it's like Fluttershy like, "Oh God, I'm scared," and it was like, "Don't be scared." It's just ah! It's like, that wasn't so bad, right, Rainbow? Or the whole like, "Can I eat this stress salad?" I really want to know how Fluttershy knows about stress salads. But
this is Fluttershy we're talking about, and she does volunteer at an animal shelter in this world, so maybe she knows stress salads through that? Mm-hmm. I'm not entirely sure.
Also,
Anyways,
there might be someone else joining the stream.
Oh, really?
Just wait for him to pop in. Anyways, with the one villain of the show, Vignette, I immediately figured out she was a villain because she literally is the epitome of the app Instagram.
Oh, you're talking about Vignette.
Not just Instagram, also pretty much all social media.
Instagram, Snapchat. Actually, no, the app that they called it was Snapgab, so I was like, oh, well, that's an interesting spin on things.
Jack just randomly joined. Jack has joined this ride of Lazerhark's Wild Ride.
Oh, hey, Jack, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
A little under the weather, but I got blue raspberry soda to cheer me up, so I'm good.
I want to get off Lazerhark's Wild Ride now.
No, you don't. You're staying on.
See, a photo I really didn't care for was the whole, Rarity and Vignette doing a selfie. I mean, literally.
You mean in almost every scene that they're in together?
Basically. But literally, duck face, sticking your tongue out to, you're licking your lips or something. Just stupid.
No. What was stupid was Dash doing the one thing that I thought I would never see in MLP. Dash.
Wait, what?
What
did that
happen? Too. Basically, I think the whole episode this time around was just about the whole millennial.
Which, yeah, that does make sense.
It was a commentary on fake friends on the internet.
But also involving millennial. Because you think of that Snapgap.
I don't know if I should be offended over here because I myself am a millennial, but
I want to be a filthy millennial. So freaking bad.
That's terrible, dude. Why do you do this to us?
I walked right into that.
Yes, I am ashamed of you.
What did I do?
You walked into it, my dude.
The one thing that led up to it.
Rarity's other side that led up to it.
The song.
Oh.
I don't really.
The song, the other side that.
I thought that came out after the special aired, though.
No, it came before.
Really? Huh. Must have not been paying attention then.
Yeah, the one issue about Question of Girls is it's not been advertised that well. I think if it was better advertised and it was better built up, I think this special could have done better. But because it was kind of dumped out of literally nowhere on a really random date and just plonked onto us, you couldn't really care for it in a weird way. I mean, that's my personal opinion, but I don't know how everyone else would think about that.
Well, we have to keep in mind that most of these specials, like the shorts that we're getting right now, like one that was released earlier today, they were all leaked. And so I think Hasbro kind of just assumed, oh, shoot, it's been leaked. Oh, well, we can't advertise it now because, we'll just leave it as that. At least that's what my opinion is on that, because a lot of the specials that are currently being aired right now were leaked about a year or two ago. And a lot of the synopsises were also leaked as well. So it's just like, oh, okay, that's a problem.
Speaking of shorts, did any of you see that one with Twilight, Alicorn?
Yep.
Yeah, I looked at the thumbnail and I was wondering, is there a word for something that's both cute and at the same time? Because Twilight looking sick, I mean, like, on one hand, I'm like, aw, and
That's
the other
adorable.
hand, I'm like, and on the other hand, I'm like, aw, poor Twilight.
We'll save talk about the other shots after we do talks about this special.
Let's get back on the main topic.
Yes, we'll get to those shorts eventually.
Yeah. Like, Equestria Girls as a whole had a very rocky start when the first movie aired back in, what was it, 2013? No, it wasn't 2013. Was it 2013?
Yeah,
2012.
2012, thank you. And that aired in theaters, and that actually got a little bit of backlash because of that. And now, we're starting to get there. Like, it's starting to get really good. Honestly, I think this one did have a strong base to work with, Roller Coaster, but
Hold on, it was 2013.
Oh, okay, thank you. But I wouldn't really say Vignette's a villain per se. I mean, confused and convoluted, yes, but not a. She had a dream to make herself shine in all this light and glory, but it ultimately failed when she couldn't see past her own ego and vision. And when she was given a little bit of magic from Equestria, she thought, oh, I can make everything the way I want it. I can make it all perfect and exactly as it should. That is where she fell down and, became who she was during the entire special.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh dang, let's talk about shorts. But yeah.
Dream of dreaming.
I mean, considering I'd say she's not like villain on the level of other ones we've seen. I'd say she's more minor villain, or I don't know. I guess lower than villain would be delinquent. I don't know.
She's an antagonist. She's an antagonist.
There you go. Antagonist. That's the word I'd use. She is the antagonist of this special, but she's definitely not a villain. Momo, what are your thoughts?
Like a foil.
I haven't even watched the thing. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you're watching it as we speak.
Oh.
Yes, queen.
Okay. Wait to keep up with the payroll.
I had looked at the design, so that's all I have to say.
Welcome, Shoujo, to the roller coaster of friendship. How you
have
doing?
now joined
I'm doing
Laser
fine.
Hawk's Wild Ride.
Thanks for having me.
I want to get off Laser Hawk's Wild Ride.
No, you're stuck, Patrick.
No,
I'm sorry.
But I want to get off Laser Hawk's Wild Ride.
No, you're not getting off Laser Hawk's Wild Ride. We're just see that the loop-de-loops, man. You gotta stay on for that.
Okay.
The ride never ends.
Can I
This
jump
is-
off now, please?
No, you're stuck here too.
I'll,
Face
I'll
Mountain.
commit some bunker then.
No, you're not. No, none of that.
Why are you
anyways.
bringing up ritual suicide?
Because if I can't get off this ride, I will come off this ride myself.
That's not happening. Anyways, where were we before all this shenanigans?
Can you fix everything by telling your opinions of this special?
What was that?
Is Shoujo still here?
Run that by
Can you
again.
fix everything by telling your opinions on this special? Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving forward, Jack. What are your opinions? I know you stated some earlier, but
All right. Well, I thought it was an all right special. Unlike some, I'm not completely annoyed by Vignette. Some people kind of in my opinion, kind of overreacted to Vignette. Is like, okay, so she's a minor villain. That's a commentary on what's wrong with social media. All right.
Agreed.
Yeah. That's kind of what a lot of villains are. They're a commentary on.
well, not just some social thing, but it could be anything like a society thing, a political thing, just anything that's currently wrong with whatever's going on in the world.
Like when it comes to MLP specifically, it's usually because like with Chrysalis, it's some darker aspect when it comes to love or some darker thing. Yeah. With T-Rex, it's, I don't know, grabbing power for yourself.
A lust for power. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, it's, interaction for others. I mean, with others. Anyway, back on roller coaster. Yeah, it was kind of interesting that it was kind of a it was kind of an Applejack rarity episode. That was it. That was interesting. I don't think we saw anything with Equestria Girls that was no, we did see a few shorts when it was like 3 of them. I think there was like a Fuji one. Anyway. Yeah, that, by the way, that thing that I mentioned about Rainbow Dash dabbing, that, if you're wondering where that happened, that was when Rarity was introducing them. She does it for a quick second. As soon as she hears her name, she just dabs. And I'm just
okay. No. I'm gonna have to rewatch that scene.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah, because
name is dead. I thought it was dead.
As did I, Shoujo. Okay, so moving forward, Shoujo, since you're here, what are your opinions?
Job.
I did steal your job.
I'm meant to be the host. Shoujo.
Sorry.
Then you your job.
Oh my God, she does dab.
Oh, she does.
I told you.
Okay,
that was wrong.
I'm going back to watch that later.
Major deja vu right now.
Sorry, pretty loud.
Shoujo, your opinions and thoughts on Roller Coaster of Friendship.
Okay, where do I start? I think maybe a few of you may remember when I posted in the main chat a while ago after watching Roller Coaster of Friendship, because it took me a while to get around to watching it, but after I watch it hit me really hard, maybe because I'm an up-and-coming social media person that's trying to
social media.
Yeah, that's trying to make it big out there. So it kind of really did speak to me that it's not really all about the numbers and all about the likes and everything else. It's about how you do it with your friends and everything else, and the kind of bonds that you make with them and the story and what you make of that. And it kind of just hit me really hard in there because I'm trying to get to where Vignette would be. The Applejack and Rarity shipping parts that happen in this kind of came out of nowhere, but I'm not that fazed by it. I kind of actually like it because it was kind of funny, and I guess it maybe kind of fit in some ways because they just Hasbro or DHX really seemed to just be heavily pushing that, and it had to be done for somewhat of a reason. And so I think in some ways they're like, okay, look at this, they're together now. They're saying so.
Look at that, they're holding hands, they're hugging, they're blushing and everything.
We hear you.
Actually, I found out that that's not as far as storyboarding. That like them like blushing or whatever is what wasn't really part of the script or whatever. That was completely the animators wanting to throw that in.
Oh, so it's the animators that we get to blame for the shipping jokes. Gotcha.
Yeah. The animators are shippers, and we know it.
No shame on the animators. That's comedy gold right there.
Everyone's a little bit of lesbian, and you're a lesbian too. We're all a little bit lesbian, and admitting is not an easy thing to do.
Patrick, I thought that was a given.
If you remember Forgotten Friendship, Wallflower Blush did her namesake, Blush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta wonder, maybe in Equestria Girls, the whole blushing thing, not always supposed to mean, oh, I'm totally
affection
into you.
and Ocean, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry.
Aside from that, I did like the moment where Rainbow Dash's whole character thing was kind of flipped on her head when she was kind of scared of going on the roller coaster, and Fluttershy was the complete opposite of herself. I found that very funny.
Yeah.
And I also
I'm at
found
that.
I also did like that where Twilight and Sunset were so over the top focused on trying to win that prize at the
Oh my gosh!
Human
I
Clan
thought I could
Brothers.
do math equations, but dang, they threw me for a loop during all of that. I'm just like,
Oh,
what?
Yeah. That was
Okay.
an excellent one.
Nobody's mentioned
Yeah.
my favourite scene. My favourite scene
Go ahead.
can only be watched if you watch the official version, but basically it's when they're stuck in the right room and Pinkie Pie looks into the corner and basically is messing around with the Hasbro logo.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my God. I gotta see.
Can you find that real quick? And can you send that to us? Because that sounds like, oh.
Because
I did not
Yes.
see that in the version that I was watching, probably because I was watching one that was on the YouTube channel.
yes, there's like two versions. One way you won't get that joke and one way you will get that joke, and the one way you get that joke is the official one.
Right. Where can you find the official one? Because I'm pretty sure it's not on net. Oh,
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of typing. You
All
guys carry on with the topic.
all figured out that they were just in the white room.
Yeah, that part was funny.
Like,
That kind
oh my gosh, I'm
entire
just like,
thing on-
you know, she just opens the door. Been and stuck in a white room. This is.
You know, weird question. Like, hated when the phone got magical.
Well, it is a theme park. Chances are it was probably just a storage room that was currently emptied because all the props and costumes and stuff were pulled out of it. So maybe
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it was such a white room that it looked like it was. Well, yeah, it not only looked like it was brand new, it looked like it was designed to.
You guys seem to be cutting in and out at the moment. Is everything okay?
It was the start of a fun house.
You might need to-
There you go. Blue.
A fun house as a storage room.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
You know, just fill it with mirrors and you're good.
Yeah. All right.
I hope I'm not screen sharing because this search result is doing wonders for my computer. If you know what I'm saying. I can't seem to find it. Why does it
I think you're cutting out.
Yeah.
No, I can't find it. Sorry. I'm coming up with duds. I remember the scene.
Oh
He's coming up with nuts. What?
no, he said duds.
Oh.
Being a little bit false.
Probably.
Nope, I can't find it. Sorry.
When is UK internet not being faulty?
I
No
do
offense!
apologise. I have to say the scene on the roller coaster is one of my favourites, of course, because of flutter dashing and more flutter dashing and
The
more
only
flutter
reason that
dashing.
scene is my favorite is because we get to see the Lord and Savior Sassy Shy.
Sassy Shy.
Oh yeah, sassy.
Oh! Sassy Shy. That joke will never get old. Every time Fluttershy gets sassy, take a shot or down the bottle.
Gotcha, Bing.
You're considering how rare it happens. You'll need to watch a lot of stuff in order to get, even think about getting drunk.
Or one of us can edit a video for every moment that she is sassy and just throw it out there on YouTube. Just be like, here, here's a drinking game. Have fun. I challenge Silver Quill to that.
Here's a quick question. How shippy, out of 10, do you think this special was? Crosser, you first.
2.
Jack.
I maybe 2.5.
Momo, how shippy was this episode?
Decent. Is that
No, we're not
allowed?
reviewing, we're just saying how shippy out of 10.
She's currently watching it, so.
I'm saying it's pretty decent so far in the shipping area, so
Right, that makes sense.
Shoujo?
I'll say about a 4.
Shoujo?
6 to 7 out of 10. It could just be me, but I thought it was very, very shippy, and I don't see any problems with it.
I say an 8 out of 10 for shipping, because, by gosh, there's a lot of shipping, there's a lot of flirting, there's a lot of flutter dashing, there's a lot of rara jacking, there's a lot of starlight shimmering, everyone's a lesbian.
I'm sorry, wait, what? Starlight shimmering? Okay, where did Starlight get put in this?
Sunset starlight.
Yeah.
Sunset.
Sci-twi.
Yeah,
Sci-fi.
Yes.
What do we call that? No, not Sunlight, because that's Princess Twilight. Sci-set, that's what it is.
Yes, I said.
These ships are getting so out of hand, we can't control them.
Oh, you think these ships are out of hand? Try Miraculous Ladybugs, or RWBY from Rooster Teeth.
Vegeta,
Oh my.
what does the scout
Leave
say on
Ruby
the
out of
shipping
this.
I brought Ruby into this, Momo. Fight me.
How dare you?
I dare. In fact, I double dare.
Try all the shipping from Asobi Asobase.
What?
That one anime I showed you guys.
Which one?
The one with the painful up the nose fingers.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway.
That's gross.
Yeah. Moving forward. As far as shipping is concerned, I didn't really feel like it was that very shippy to me. Like, in my eyes, I just saw this as, friends going out to a theme park and divvying up and, partying together and just having, double fun,
Yeah, same.
What was your favourite... Okay, here's another question. What was your favourite joke from this special? Let's start with Blue first.
That's gonna be a hard thing to say. Oh wait, I actually remember. It was like, let me pull up the exact quote so I can actually say it word for word. While I'm pulling it up, someone else go.
Yeah, okay, Jack, go next.
All right. I'd say it's a tie between. It's a tie. It's a three-way tie between the whole thing with Sunset getting increasingly angrier at the game. The whole thing with the reveal that the area they were in was just a white storage room, and the whole roller coaster thing with Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. Rainbow Dash looking, the whole role reversal is always a good laugh.
Flutterdash, gotta ship them more.
Oh, for heaven's sakes!
Good lord.
Moving forward.
Blue, have you got your thing back ready or not?
Yep,
Okay, you go next.
it's these quotes. It's like, BYBB, be yourself but better. Do you even have a philosophy?
10.
GWIQ. Guess what? I quit.
Oh yes.
You don't have a core message.
I
then what's wrong
forgot
with
that
you?
happened. Oh.
Shoujo, what's your favourite joke from the special?
Joe, you there?
I'm going to be a little biased because I am a Sunset and Twilight fanboy, and I gotta say, seeing them getting even more progressively mad and angry at this one game that was fixed and them trying to win it and trying to best it was just so hilarious because it reminds me of all those times when I gone to fairs and such and gone to the amusement park game section and see all those toys and I'm just thinking, I want to win that. I want to win that. I want to win that. But I know it's rigged, so I don't think I'll probably blow a lot of money on it. But I may want that anyways.
Okay, Momo, what is your favourite chunk?
The one where I've only just started watching this.
Okay. Yeah, that's a joke, I guess.
No problem. Continue.
And Crosser.
Well, right now it's a tie between what Momo just said and that one scene where Twilight hacked the Vignette's phone to call Applejack, and Applejack's like, I can rub two sticks together.
Oh, yes. I've already said my favourite joke.
Yeah.
Also, this is the first Equestria Girls thing I've ever watched, by the way.
Oof.
Oh,
Girl.
you gotta watch Rainbow Rocks. It's amazing.
Yeah, Rainbow Rocks is awesome.
Skip the first film because that kind of just
skip the first
derails you. The second film is perfect. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, the sirens are just gorgeous. And the third film, it's all right.
Okay.
It kind of misses a few things. Fourth film, okay, we're getting a ball rolling. We're getting going. Fifth film, Forgotten Friendship. Yes, good. Keep it going. Yes, we're on a roll. Okay. This film, yeah, keep going. Still on that roll, but could be better.
So I disagree with you, Costa, slightly. The first film is forgettably okay, but it's watchable. The second film, I will agree with you, is a good film. It has issues, but I do enjoy it. The third film, it's got problems, but I still like it. The fourth film, really good, really enjoy it, but The fifth film, I have not seen yet for some reason. Don't know why. This one,
You haven't seen Forgotten Friendship
I
yet.
don't know why. I just didn't get around to watching it.
Okay, you thought this one was
resolution with the
that one right
Columbia
there.
and the sunset.
And
What people have been wanting forever.
I know. And this is probably my least favourite of the films, and here's my reason why.
Uh-oh, here we go. Shotguns out, everybody.
This is just the least interesting of the ideas. Because you've got them, even the first film is them exploring the human world, and it's still got that understanding, where I think this is kind of not got them just going to a theme park and having a very forgettable villain, in all honesty, and really a forgettable story in itself kind of doesn't do anything, where all the others had at least something. I mean, A Question of Ghosts as a series has only had two good villains, in my opinion.
Which two are those,
The
might I
Siren
ask?
And the villain from the fourth film. Gloriosa.
Gaia Everfree?
Gaia Everything, yes.
Actually, no, it wasn't really Gaia. That was the villain.
What was her
Again.
name?
I
forgot.
Gloriosa Daisy.
Yeah,
Gloriosa
Daisy. For whatever reason, I was thinking like Sunflower something, and I'm just like, what?
This villain is probably my least favourite villain out of all the Equestria Ghost villains, even worse than Principal. The Principal, because at least Principal had
Principal
motivations.
six.
This one was...
Principal Abacus Pinch.
This is
But
nice.
she's
Oh.
pretty!
This is nice. I get everything I like. I'm gonna get everything I like. She's just a bit... She's the most generically... I'm clearly in the wrong, but this is... I don't understand character.
I'm clearly in the wrong, but I don't care. I'm going forward anyways.
Yeah. She's
That
not
sort of thing.
very interesting. She is very forgettable.
Well, I mean, she is a minor villain, she's less villain and more delinquent.
As stated earlier.
She's such a minor villain that she's too much in the film for it to be a minor villain. She's not evil. You need her to either A, be more evil.
Okay,
or
there are
be
levels
more-
of
or be more
villainy.
relatable. And she's neither of those things. She's just stuck in the middle, and she's just being.
That's why she's not really considered a villain, Patrick, because
and that's my problem.
she's
She's
not.
not really a villain, but she's not really an antagonist. She's just nothing. She's just.
No,
she's
she's an antagonist.
She's definitely an antagonist because she does have a goal in mind, and she is doing everything in her power to get that goal.
But she's not.
But-
Yeah, and it's against the protagonist. You don't have to be.
That was sexy.
Nice.
Anyway, You don't have to be you don't have to be like a zealot against the protagonist in order to be an antagonist.
No,
Exactly.
I do agree, but I think she's just not an interesting antagonist. She just doesn't do anything that's that interesting. The only thing I think she does that, I think they have a really interesting idea with a villain that she could take a picture and change it to what she wants. That's a really interesting idea, but they just don't do anything really with it. They have this really interesting concept, which they don't really play with it. And it's
That concept was butchered from the start.
But yeah, I like that idea. It's a really interesting idea. They just don't. It reminds me like it feels like a Black Mirror episode.
Black Mirror.
If everyone has not watched Black Mirror in this room, it's very hard to explain.
I apologize.
Well,
Basically,
I don't know. I
social
mean, it's
commentary
like the
of the TV show.
I mean, it's like if you ever watched. If you ever read a like Spider-Man comic, there's the supervillains, and then there's the and then there's the street criminals.
Right.
Vignette. If she were in a Spider-Man comic, she'd basically just be a street level criminal. Like a run-of-the-mill bank robber.
Yeah,
So,
no, that makes sense.
terminology.
The kind of villain that, isn't really that threatening or isn't really out to get much of anything and, is very easily thwarted.
Basically,
that
a high
would basically
school
describe the
delinquent.
Yeah, not every villain can be a Doc Ock or a Green Goblin.
Exactly.
I agree
Or a
with that.
Thanos in that matter.
If they need to have some sort of character, I feel like this villain doesn't have that. I think they should have made her more relatable if they were going to go that route. And
She does have a character. She's a walking commentary on everything wrong with social media.
And
Exactly, right there.
She's
You did?
She's just a walking commentary.
Bless you.
She's not a character. She's just a commentary. To be a
Right.
clever commentary, you need characters that aren't just. I'm just bad at social media. I'm good at social media. That's not commentary. That's just you saying bad, good.
Yeah,
social commentary actually-
you're right, Patrick, in the sense that Equestria Girls does have a bit of a rush to it when it comes to its villains and characterizing them. Honestly, the most characterized villains that we've had have been, well, not really villains, antagonists, I should say, have been the Sirens and Wallflower Blush. Those are honestly the two most characterized antagonists that we've had to date. The only characterization we get for Vignette is at the very end of the special where she states that, she has all these followers, but no real friends. And that's it. That's all you get.
Yeah.
We also get the fact that unlike the other villains, she's actually quite reasonable. Like she's more reasonable than the others. At least that's from it.
Jesus, what's the fame of the fortune for it?
Also, welcome, Scary Gun. You're very late, but we don't care.
Oh, hey, Scary Gun, how you doing?
Hey,
I'm just
I'm
here to join you guys.
You have joined us
Nah, you're
on
good.
Razorhawk's Wild Ride. Can I please get off Razorhawk's Wild Ride?
No,
No,
you
you
cannot. You're
cannot.
staying here.
We've said this several times now. If I cannot commit seppuku, you cannot get off.
I've superglued all of you to the chairs of your seats. Please enjoy the ride while it lasts.
I want to get off.
I gotta dry off the glue somehow.
You might be ripping off your pants there, buddy. You might not want to do that.
Nani?
Or fingerprints. Sorry, that's a weird thing.
We might want to let this ride get finished. I have 5 barf bags that are already filled.
Don't worry, as soon as the ride's off, the super glue should, eventually wear off.
Or peel it off.
So, Scary, what's your opinion on?
I think I'm in the wrong call.
So, Scary, what's your opinion on this special? Scary,
Scary.
hello.
There, Garrett.
Yeah.
Just dies.
I think we lost the Scary Gun.
Well, the episode,
Well, the special.
I don't really love it. I hate the whole season. I hate all the Equestria Girls. That's Just let it die already.
Nope, it won't die. It'll never die. I gotta see this through, man. I gotta watch them graduate.
Fuck. Oh,
Watch thy language.
no.
No language!
Language, boy! Get some duct tape on that boy's mouth right now.
Close your ears. You didn't hear nothing. I need to make up some new bad words.
Yes, you do, like cluck. Or duck.
No.
Sneakable.
Nah, say Shizen.
Or crab nuggets.
Crab nuggets works.
Eisenbauen.
Go down the Fluttershy route. I'm just so peeved.
Covers little
Dude.
ears.
What the heck was that?
What was that?
Nothing.
Sound like a chicken.
Woo, bicycle horn.
Zone crosser. You know what?
I didn't do it.
It's time to let the darkness out of the bag.
Okay, Cad Bane, we get it. You're edgy and over. You could just, yeah.
I'm always gonna be into you.
Joy. So we should probably move on to
I was just about to say,
disappointments then.
talking about Rollercoaster of Friendship, we have got many other things to talk about, and Rollercoaster of Friendship is a bit weird, but I want to ask you guys, what was your favourite ride or stall in Rollercoaster of Friendship?
Flim and Flam stall.
None of them.
Big boy.
Not-
You left.
Oh, Scary left.
Thanks, Scary. Love you, dude.
Have fun!
The ghost rifle has left the building.
So,
We
Yep.
scared the Scary away.
Flim Fam stall, what other rides and stuff were your favourites at the...
Oh.
I like the big boy rainbow ride. It was pretty, okay? I like pretty things.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
You can ride Cross's big boy rainbow ride if you don't...
Hey, whoa! Leave me alone!
Hey.
No. I refuse to be shipped!
Show. This is a family show.
Gotta upgrade to a PG-13 stream.
I refuse to be shipped, thank you very much.
I want to get off Lazerhark's
When?
Wild Ride.
Thanks, Pinky.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, I should have known someone was going to make that joke when it said big rainbow
Wait, is
boy.
this an ongoing joke now? Oh, man, help me.
It's called Shipping Momo with everyone. Because she's secretly a big old prostitute.
Oh, God.
Every female in this group,
Good.
it just seems.
Good lord.
I refuse to be shipped. I refuse to be shipped. I refuse to be shipped.
I will birth all the babies.
So the shippers will ship.
I will birth all the babies.
Battleships. You're not that good. But anyway, Jack,
Somebody sink my battleship, please!
Jack, what ride or stall was your favourite in Rollercoaster of Friendship?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen Roller Coaster Friendship, so yeah, sorry, I don't remember all of them. I just remember a few highlights. I don't know, whichever one Rainbow got scared on.
The roller coaster.
The big boy rainbow ride, I see.
What about
There
you?
we go.
Blue, what's your favourite ride / stall?
Well, the ride would definitely have to probably be the bumper cars. And the nighttime entertainment of the light parade.
Yes.
Alright.
Also, quick question. What's everyone's opinion on the song?
The song?
There is a song at the end, if you remember it.
Oh, yeah, that song. Yeah, I remember.
It's very forgettable.
It was alright.
It is very forgettable.
It is a little forgettable, but
It's
all in
not
all,
a
it
bad song.
was
just
alright.
Really forgettable. That's all it is.
Not bad. I kind of like it. I've listened to it a few times before, but it's not as really rememberable like the song at the end of Rainbow Rocks.
Yeah, what was that one called?
Didn't really care much for it.
I mean, even some of the shorts have had better songs, like
The Other Side.
Flursh's short song, which is There's More to Me, which is one of
Yeah, there's more to me. That's when she's at the animal shelter singing to herself with all of her little animal friends. I swear she was a Snow White in disguise.
Yeah, She is.
Dude, they're powering up.
That is.
What?
Power Rangers!
Oh, is she at the final bit right there?
The Power Rangers! Why did no one tell me?
You never asked!
Yes, they are Power Rangers, quite literally. That's not even us being subtle. They are Power Rangers at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
I've seen many a PMV of multiple scenes from when they were going Power Rangers overlaid with Power Rangers theme song music, and it's kind of funny at sometimes.
God.
See, every time I've seen them, they've used the English dub version of Smile Pretty Cure's intro.
Damn millennials!
Hey! Only slightly offended over here.
Oh, flipping out.
Love you, BB.
Instead of using Smile, Smile, Smile Pretty Cure, they used Here We Go, Glitter Fall.
Glitter farts.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
like
said
a
what?
gay pride. Hell.
Of course.
Ignore me. Continue. Sorry.
Ignoring. Continuing. No need to apologize.
Is the
Awesome.
ride almost over at least?
We're getting close, I think. I don't know. Patrick, do you see the end of
What? The end of what?
the
End
end
of
of the
Rainbow
ride?
No, we're nowhere near.
I
wanna get off
hate how much
Laserhawk's
Rainbow-
Wild Ride. I want to get off Laserhawk's Wild Ride. We're nowhere
Well,
near.
we're stuck in it till the end. Yeah.
Hey, hey
So
guys.
what's next there, Patrick? You've got the list. I don't.
I know. I'm only
Hey,
going to
hey,
make
guys,
as long as the roller coaster. This roller coaster is only going 2 miles per hour, and it's 18 miles long.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Who designed this ride?
This is Laserhawk's Wild Ride. Have you never been on Laserhawk's Wild Ride? It's never been tested. It's
No, I
completely
haven't.
Free. It's
Wait a
Oh
second.
my.
Jack, what did you do?
It's
I wonder how Applejack liked that special.
And before you ask, yes, this is a JoJo reference.
well.
I
this
posted
wasn't
only
originally-
truth.
I missed the JoJo reference!
It's in a separate special, so don't worry there, Momo.
Yeah, it's in a
Yeah,
separate
it's-
song thing.
Yeah, it's in the other side thing. I'm not sure if it's really a JoJo reference, but holy crap, that pose, it's so JoJo.
That is so very JoJo reference right there. Goodness me.
Okay, everyone.
Hey.
We're gonna do everyone rate this finale out of 10. This is the proper final ratings. We're gonna go with the crosser first. So give
Wait, the finale, like the ending sequence?
Yeah, but just give your overall
Like,
rating
what's
and
your
then
rating?
make a final opinion of the special.
If I have to be completely honest, which I usually am, I have to give it like at least a 4.5.
Ooh.
I'll give my reasonings after everyone else has given their numbers.
Momo! I mean, this is going to be the most useless... Are you
I,
finished?
legit,
Yes.
She's just now watching it,
I'm
dude.
just finished.
So Momo, what would you rate the final sequence there out of 10?
Well, I'm gonna say it's pretty damn cute, that end song and sequence, but what the hell was Rarity wearing? I give it a 5.
Shoujo, what's your score?
Honestly, I'll try and leave it short and sweet, and I'll say 6 out of 10. I did like it, but not as much as Forgotten Friendship or any of the other specials. It was okay, passable.
Okay.
I score it's the same as Crosser. It's a 4.5. It's kind of It's meh. You might get some enjoyment out of it, but it's kind of Jack, what's your score?
Good number.
All right. I give it a 7 out of 10. Reason being is because it was all right, but it was definitely below the other ones, but higher than First Equestria Girls.
And lastly, Blue.
I'm honestly going to give it a 6.23. There were some good moments.
I took
6.23!
Because fuck numbers, that's
How
why.
random.
Where did that number come from?
Okay, let him give his reasoning. Let him give his reasoning.
There were some good moments, but most of it was just pretty. This scene was played better in so and so. Or
Yeah.
Who the
Okay.
hell wrote this? Oops, sorry, my bad.
Oh, no, you're fine. So my reasoning for giving it a 4.5 out of 10 was because they could have done so much more at the end. Like, when they powered up in front of all those people, they could have been like, oh, it's a big reveal! We have superheroes in our world now! Yay! Or something like that. But no, they just put it off as some, like, stupid light show or something. And I'm just like, really? That's it? They transform and all this other jazz in front of you? You're just gonna say that's a light show? Do you see any holographic lighting anywhere?
They don't
It's
have to-
equestrian magic at work.
No, Crosser. They go through all this budget to transform. They realise they've ran out of budget and they can't do a fight scene afterwards.
Well, no, I kind of figured that's how the fight scene was gonna go down at the end. Like that's not what disappointed me. What disappointed me was the crowd and their reaction to seeing this actually happen in front of them. Like, they could have done so much more, but they failed in that regard.
Any more overall opinions before we go on to a quick topic?
I absolutely hate how Rainbow looks in her Power Ranger form. And
Agreed.
Applejack as well. What were they thinking?
They weren't.
Okay, has everyone here watched the shorts? The
Which
My
ones?
Little Pony shorts?
Which ones?
Yeah, which
the
ones?
Christmas ones and the two most recent ones.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
No.
we're gonna save them for another day. Then we're gonna do that talk for another day because
Okay.
actually
Because we don't want to have another Momo moment.
And I know there's going to be more to come. And I would like to do just a stream of all of them all together because they aren't worth talking about each one separately. Because my gosh, a lot of them are forgettable.
Yeah.
But
Like
I think this
Rainbow
is almost the
Dash's
end. I
turtle
concede.
skateboard.
I'm dying because this ride is taking forever. I want to get off Laserhawk's road ride.
We got another loop-de-loop!
Oh no!
How many times have we been on this loop-de-loop? It's gonna be at least 10 now, I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm sick anymore.
I'm not
We've
paying
been on this ride for eternity.
at Laserhawk Emporium.
Clearly none of you have been flying airplanes in your life before.
Maybe please get off of this ride.
Trans.
Alright, fine, I'll cut the super glue off.
Trans says you go be on the ride.
Give me a second.
I am so sorry for the bird. I will make him my Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, wait, save me a leg!
I don't think his legs will be very delicious.
Oh, fine, save me a wing.
I don't think his wings would be very delicious either.
What do you think would be?
What's the point
Probably
of
his
It's
breast.
not going to be delicious.
He's a parrot!
Oh, why did you say that?
Because I only own one bird.
Oh my. I mean, you can at least get a chicken or two. So is
I
the
think
stream
the cats
over, or are we still
We
going?
are going to do our final goodbyes.
Final goodbyes, okay.
So, Blues, say your last goodbyes.
Inasan, sayonara.
And are you going
Nerd.
to plug your channel, Blue, or not?
You can find me at Blue Prism on YouTube, and you can also find me on DA as Ponymiku, and on Twitter as at Blue Prism at Blue_Prism1.
Okay, Jack, say your goodbyes and plug yourself in. There's enough sockets here.
I love some
Okay. See you later, guys. You can find me on Twitter as Jack. Jack the Hero, or Jack the. My Twitter handle is Jack the Hero 11. You can. I have a DeviantArt, and yeah, that's about it.
Shoujo, say your goodbyes and plug yourself in.
Okay, hopefully I don't cause a short circuit this time. But thank you guys for watching. You can find me on the YouTubes at Shoujo and on Twitter at Shoujo Games. And I also have a Twitch that I'm trying to figure out how to possibly stream on because I may eventually in the future stream some video games and other stuff. So just keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next live stream.
Boy!
Momo, if your bird doesn't shut up, we'll shoot it down. But
I've got the buckshot ready.
To be honest, he can't actually fly, so he just kind of walks around like a T-Rex.
Oh, well, I can't shoot that.
so Momo, say your last goodbyes and plug your channel.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was adorable.
Goodbye from me and the Buzz, Charlie, and we hope you enjoyed it. My YouTube channel is Vegas Galaxy. Can't stream on there anymore because I have been banned.
Oof.
Hey!
I mean,
Ouch.
And the Crosser, say your goodbyes and plug your channel.
Well, goodbye then, everybody. Happy to see you later. Bye-bye. You can find me on
Is that
YouTube.
you?
Wait, what?
You sounded like Slim and Flam there for a second.
Oh, I could do so much more, baby. I'll do that later. You can find me on YouTube as The Crosser, or if you want to see my gaming channel, you can find me on 321 Idiots. Have a good day.
And I have been your host, Patrick Roby. You can find me on Patrick Roby. I am Patrick Roby. I am Patrick Roby. Good Patrick Roby. Patrick Roby. Patrick Roby.
Super.